Insomniac, a name that resonates throughout the dance music world. They're more than just the powerhouse behind Electric Daisy Carnival. They had bigger plans, a global network that goes beyond just events. But here's the real question. Where is this empire headed? This expansion goes beyond events. It's a power play to... Hold on, wait. Let's rewind a bit to see where Insomniac even started before getting into the juicy stuff. Before the towering stages and pyrotechnics, Insomniac was born in the shadows of the 90s in Los Angeles, a world of secrecy and underground raves, so different from the polished festivals we know today. Picture this: abandoned warehouses, shadowy fields, even random desert spots completely off the grid. These weren't just events you stumbled upon, they were hidden worlds, places that you had to be invited.
Back then it wasn't really like going to Rave. It was the clubs that just started to break off the mainstream, path.
There was no social media, no Instagram, no Eventbrite, Posh, or Partiful. You'd hear about these gatherings only if you were in the know, like a secret whispered among friends. Flyers were passed hand in hand, often found at record stores, or you'd get a mysterious call with an address and time. The DJs? Unknown. The setup? Bare bones. The promise? Only that you'd be part of something raw, a hidden oasis of music and escape. Inside, it was electric. Basic turntables and improvised speakers filled the space with sound, creating an atmosphere that felt like another dimension. The underground rave wasn't just a party. It was an escape from everyday life, a night to lose yourself, and you never know when it might end. Each rave could be the last, with the constant risk of a police shutdown. But the authorities, they had other ideas. Unofficial and without permits, these raves weren't just under the radar. They were illegal. The police saw them as a threat, disruption to city order. Raids were common, and for early ravers, getting shut down was just part of the experience. A night of freedom could end suddenly with flashing lights and dispersing crowds. And for those who stuck around, dodging the cops became part of the story, a test of devotion to the scene. And with each raid, the movement only grew stronger. At the center of it all was a young Pasquale Rotella, who saw beyond the thrill of the night. Where others saw a fleeting escape, he saw endless possibilities. Each police raid only deepened his resolve. He wasn't just hosting parties, he was laying the groundwork for something bigger.
When I was trying to organize my own events, it kind of felt the same in a lot of ways to trying to find where the parties were taking place when I was just an attendee.
Yeah.
Pasquale didn't just throw raves. He wanted to create a world within a world. So, in 1993, he founded Insomniac Events to bring the underground to the surface, but on his terms. It was still small, still gritty, but there was a fire that couldn't be put out. Insomniac became a name only known by those who truly understood what it meant to escape the ordinary. As the 90s faded into the early 2000s, Insomniac started to shift, experimenting with larger events and pushing the limits of production. But then came something the world hadn't seen before: Electric Daisy Carnival, or what we all know as EDC.
I love the party. It's my passion.
What began as an underground rave was evolving fast, each year bigger and more ambitious. Pasquale and his team weren't just throwing parties. They were creating something that felt larger than life, adding lights, massive sound, and a crowd that didn't just attend, they belonged. Then, in 2010, everything changed.
It's your first EDC? Totally. All right, right on. All right, man. Well, you having a good time? Excellent. Absolutely beautiful. Wonderful. Excellent job. Well, Nigel, I want you to have a great night, my friend. I love your pants, dude. You too, Mike. Awesome. Have a great night. Yes, you too, my friend.
EDC took over the Los Angeles Coliseum in a groundbreaking move. The underground had exploded into the mainstream, and thousands filled the stadium for a spectacle unlike anything before. This wasn't just a party anymore, it was a phenomenon. People were traveling across the country and across oceans to experience what was once hidden in the shadows. From that point on, Insomniac wasn't just a name, it was a movement. When EDC moved to Las Vegas in 2011, it became something the world had never seen. Massive stages, international DJs, and visuals that blurred the line between reality and fantasy. Insomniac had transformed the spirit of the underground into a fully immersive experience, bringing the magic of rave culture to a stage that matched its intensity. These festivals became worlds that you can literally step into, like an adult Disneyland, as some would say. EDC, Beyond Wonderland, Escape, all meticulously crafted. These weren't just festivals, they were experiences. But hey, speaking of artists making waves right now, the Hollowdeck Collective is out here delivering the next wave of bass music, from headlining shows in Los Angeles and New York to up-and-coming producers dropping tracks that are already turning heads. Whether it's a high-energy set or a fresh new release, this crew is building something special. We've got tracks hitting all corners of bass music: dubstep, melodic bass, rhythm, trap, you name it. And if you're looking to discover your next favorite artist, our Spotify playlist is the perfect place to start. Give it a listen, and trust me, you'll want to be able to say, I heard him first. EDC is a kaleidoscope of light and sound. Beyond Wonderland takes you down the rabbit hole into a dreamscape of surreal fantasy. And Escape? A dark, mysterious Halloween journey that brings out every raver's wildest side. What sets Insomniac apart isn't just the spectacle, it's the experience. From the moment you step onto festival grounds, you enter a new reality. Towers of LEDs pulse to the beat, visuals sync with every drop, and the stages look like something out of a dream. This isn't just music, it's total immersion. You're not at a concert, you're in another dimension. And then there's the lineup. Insomniac doesn't just bring the biggest names in EDM, they curate artists and define the genre and push it forward. Headliners like Diplo, Martin Garrix, Alice in Wonderland, and Rez don't just perform, they create worlds that captivate, pulling you deeper into the Insomniac experience. They're the best of EDM, where every drop and every visual is designed to take you in further. But Insomniac's story didn't stop there. What comes next is even bigger. Global domination, taking over venues, and redefining EDM. Ready to see what's next? Click over to part 2. The world of EDM is evolving faster than ever, solidifying itself as one of the fastest growing music genres. From the untold history of EDM to the heartbeat of its community, culture, and the artists you need to keep an eye on, we're taking you through it all. As the EDM world gets louder and the stakes grow higher, trust us, there's going to be a lot more to come. So, if you're ready to dig deeper into the world of electronic dance music, hit subscribe, give us a like, and share this with the ones who get it. Stick with Hollowdeck as we explore where the dance music industry takes us next.